It'll be easier riding today, ma'am. It'll get cooler once we get out of the flatlands.
How much longer is it going to be?
Just a couple of minutes. Can I take this for you?
Yes, thank you very much.
Ready to board, Mr. Cross?
I just have Miss Branch in here first. Morning, Miss Branch.
Thank you, but I can manage by myself.
Oh, now, we've been traveling a good many miles together. It's time we were friends, don't you think?
Would you excuse me, please?
You went to bed pretty early last night, didn't you? You know, next town, I got to stay over a couple of days. Why don't you and I just plan?
Why don't you just back off, Mr. Cross? I don't think the lady's interested.
Let's get aboard, folks.
Howdy, ma'am. You folks heading east towards Stevensville?
That's right.
Well, I just come that way. Back there about 10 miles in those Sawtooth Mountains, had a big rock slide. A bad one. There ain't gonna be nothing but horse and foot travel through there for quite a while.
What does that mean?
We gotta use the old road, man. Cuts north through the Black Rock. Put us in Stevensville nearly a day late. Thanks, friend.
Right.
We'd best get started.
Everything's fine. They believed everything I told them.
What that's good for? Nothing. That's all. Nothing. Dad's all over Dad. Sometimes I wonder why I travel these parts.
Why do you travel these parts, Mr. Cross? You haven't told us.
Why, to sell death, ma'am. I travel dead country to have people get dead. Simple as that. I'm a gun salesman. Come on, just help yourself. They're not loaded. Best of the line. Precision made, hair trigger, guaranteed.
Guaranteed to do what, Mr. Cross?
Shoot straight. Kill whatever you shoot at if your aim's good. Look mighty fine hanging that holster of yours.
I carry a gun for protection, Mr. Cross. Mine'll do just fine.
Ain't no gun ever made. Wasn't made to kill. Protection's just a nice way of putting it.
What's your way of looking at it?
Oh, may I see that, please?
That wasn't made for ladies. The ladies carry something lighter, smaller, easier. Now, it's not a good idea to point a gun, Miss Branch, even if it isn't loaded.
Let's just say it is loaded, Mr. Cross. Right now. How do you like looking death in the face, Mr. Cross?
Ma'am.
Well, you talk about death real easy. Almost like it's a joke. Well, how do you like it? How do you feel? Just a slight pressure on the trigger.
Ma'am.
The man who killed my husband, he used one of these guns. You could be the man who sold it to him. Don't you find that amusing?
Guess nobody here needs a new gun. Just put them away.
I think that'd be a good idea, Mr. Cross.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about your husband. It's over.
Killer. That's what it is. Just lying out there waiting. They're saying, come on. I ain't gonna hurt you. He's gonna cook you to death.
What's trouble?
No trouble at all. Don't try it. Just get out nice and easy like.
We got nothing you want.
First, start on your gun belt. Now throw 'em down! Now the payroll.
You were the rider this morning.
Yes, sir. I was the one.
Come on. That's enough. Well, nobody gonna get hurt here, nobody. All we wanted was the money. You gonna play it stupid. Well, you ain't gonna live now, no sir.
Roper! You kill him, we'll have to kill them all. You said so yourself. Let the desert do it. It's 40 miles either way. Who's to know? Who's to say?
Yeah. That's right. Who's to say?
That's it. There's nothing else in there they can use.
Let's go.
Give us a chance. One canteen. The next stage won't be through here for 3 days.
Wrong, friend. Next stage won't be through at all. That rock slide chaps told you about this morning? Wasn't any. Only rock slide was the one we arranged right here. So don't be expecting anybody to be coming along this way. Nobody has for years. Have a nice walk.
All my years, I never figured burying a man was such a simple thing. Gerlach that way. Mitchell mine that way. What's it gonna be?
Neither as far as I can see. This heat and no water. Rest of us wouldn't last a day. Especially him.
You know this country. Isn't there water any place?
I'm just a stage driver, man. I follow the roads.
Once there were no roads.
What's that supposed to mean?
They tell me that death always knocks twice. Perhaps that is why I've been traveling through this country all these years without realizing it until just now. It's one. Oh, well, when? Just like before.
Makes sense, Cross.
They're what now? 7? This time? Before they was 30. 3 of them lived. I was one of them. I thought I was fortunate at the time. I should have known.
You mean you were out here like this once before and lived? How?
The mountains. There's a small wagon train, and the water was low. And there's supposed to be a pass through those mountains and a spring. But a scout, he guessed wrong. And he led them to the wrong pass, and there's no water. No spring. Over on the other side, there's another place, mining town called Salt Flats.
I've heard of it.
I made it there with the 2 of them. We got the water and brought it back. Water's no good for 27 dead people.
If there was a spring, could you find the right way this time?
Ma'am, them mountains he's raving about are further away than we come on the stage.
He's right. You never make it. Unless what? Well, there was a place. I remember it was almost dried up then, but it was the last place we got water.
Where was it, Cross?
I don't know. Back there somewhere. Excuse me.
You know, those men were no fools. They wouldn't make it out there either without any water to water those horses.
Maybe. Maybe if we follow them.
There are plenty of tracks.
Just a minute. Do you have ammunition for these?
Not a whole lot of them to waste, is there? I hope you don't need no target practice.
You never make it with or without those bullets. Excuse me.
Mr. Cross.
You let me live my own life, what's left of it, my own way. I'm going with you. You go follow those tracks, ma'am. Give you something to do before you... I got something to do.
You drunk. You no good rotten drunk.
Let him alone. He'll come when he's ready.
What about Bert? We can make a travois out of that carpet.
Let's get started.
Heath!
Yes, this is better than nothing.
Leave her alone. It's the worst thing.
I'm sorry, I should have known. It's just that I'm so thirsty.
Well, he's gonna die. Why not here? He's only holding us up.
Heath.
You lead. It's my turn on the travois.
All right. Thank you.
Sandstorm! Better take cover!
Oh, no, please.
It ain't bad. Honest. Some people say it tastes like chicken.
It's still a snake.
You better.
I think I'd be ill.
You'll be ill if you don't.
Please, ma'am.
I'll see if I can get some down, Bert. Bert.
I remember when I was a little girl, my father used to say, take what you can get and be thankful for it.
Are you thankful? How far along are you?
4 months.
I wish I could do or say something that would help you. Losing a husband at a time when you need him the most,
There's nothing to say, Mrs. Barkley. My husband was killed 3 years ago.
Oh.
He's bleeding again.
No, thank you. I've had mine.
You go on, take it. You gotta think about your little one. Well?
No more tracks to follow. They blew away in the storm.
There's some meat on there for you.
He's burning up.
What about it, Cross? You got any ideas?
Why me? I told you from the start that
You told us there was a water hole out here somewhere.
that was 10 years ago. Every day, that desert changes. Sand where there wasn't any. Rock used to be a landmark. Gone. What do you want from me? He could have died back there at the stagecoach. You could do it right here. Or you could go on out there and do it there. What difference it make to me?
What's the matter with you? Are you afraid to try? Nobody's gonna...
You leave me alone! You hear me? Leave me alone!
No.
That ain't nothing. Just some old coyote listening to himself.
Mm-hmm. I was having a dream. It comes back from time to time. Oh. We had a ranch. Oh, nothing much, you know, just some cattle and a few crops, but it was home. I was happy. Until it stopped being a home.
Man?
To a woman, her home is where her man is. And he was always there. Working and planning. Someday, he'd say. Someday. Well, it didn't happen, so it's no sense talking about it.
He must have cared an awful lot.
I don't remember what he looks like. Can hardly remember. Well, they say that sometimes happens. No kids around to remind you. You see him in their eyes, the way they look. I know what you're thinking. Go ahead and think it.
Oh, no, ma'am. I wasn't thinking.
A woman alone has got to make out the best way she can. I'm not saying I did anything right. I guess I was lost. Do you know what I mean? Oh, no, you don't. I knew a man. He seemed so different from the rest. He said he wanted to marry me. It was like getting born all over again. Someone to share plans with. A good life to look forward to. But then he left. And I waited until I knew it was no use. I've got a sister who lives in Stevensville. Well, at least she used to live there. I got no other place to go to. I'm just sure she's still there.
Somewhere close.
We won't be needing that anymore, Charlie.
Rest a while.
I'm all right.
Come on.
I'll be fine. Honest. We're all tired. We all need a rest.
Cross, what do you think? We headed right? I think so. If I didn't, I'd have told you.
Jared. Charlie.
Is that real?
Sure looks like.
Maybe somebody's got a ride.
Let's get around him.
be still.
That should be cleaned and sterilized and... Oh.
Shh, Charlie, just lie still now.
Here.
Lie still. Almost dead. It'll be all right. Stay there. You. There, Charlie. Oh, there.
What are you trying to do, woman? Burn a hole in my hand.
No, I'm not, but just hold still, Charlie. Let me tend to you. Now, hush. Come on.
Oh,
Just hold still.
that mean, stupid, ornery, no-count critter. What was he doing out here, anyhow?
What was that horse doing out here? I've never seen a horse stay around any place without any water.
Why didn't I see that? It's Finger Rock.
The wagon train. We were coming from the southeast, not this way. You see, this way it looks different. That's why I didn't see it. That's why I didn't make it out. That is the water hole. Come on, Charlie. Get up, Charlie. That's not fair.
Now maybe you join me in a drink, huh? Now maybe you have one on me. Come on, drink up, enjoy yourselves. It's all you got. Nothing else. No?
Just a sip.
That's the first time. That's the first time I ever wanted to kiss a runaway horse.
That's the last of it. We got all that was left.
Cross. When we get to those mountains, we'll
Which way do we start up?
Come on, Cross. You found this place?
What was it you said?
10 years ago, that scout that was leading your wagon train. He made a mistake.
That's right.
Led you up into the wrong pass. No spring, no water. All those people died. Except you. You and 2 others. You made it out. Found the right pass. Found the spring. Made it across to Salt Flats. Get help. Only when you got back, it was too late.
You got that all wrong. We never found that spring.
You mean you were able to get across that desert? All that heat? With no water? How? You must have had water.
No, we did not. Why would we get water? There's nothing between this place and Salt Flats except that spring.
Which you didn't find. But you found Finger Rock.
What are you saying?
You have a strange hatred for this desert, Mr. Cross. That bottle you've hidden behind all these years. Bad memories. Nightmares.
You watch what you say to me. You hear?
Who are you, Mr. Cross? A gun salesman? I suppose so. A drunk? That's obvious.
Where do you get off talking to me like that?
Years ago, that was something different, wasn't it, Cross? You were something different. You were the one who made that mistake, led those people up in the mountain to die.
No!
You were the guy for that wagon train.
I was that scout. I was that scout! Those people that I was leading, they were so in a hurry to get to Oregon. I pleaded with them. I said, go slow. Go roundabout. Along the Sierras. There's plenty of water there. They wouldn't listen to me. No, sir. Through here as fastest. Well, they was paying me, they said, see? If I didn't do it, they'd hire somebody else. I got them this far. There's any more water there when we got here than when we found it just now. I didn't know those hills. I'd heard of a pass and a spring. I had to get them out of here. I had to guess. It was our only chance. Well, I guess wrong. When we got there was no spring. No water. When we took their water, I figured if I could make it to Salt Flats, I could bring back plenty of water. I figured...
What did you say?
You took their water?
Those other 2 men. They forced me to with a gun. You see, I was their guide. I was their scout. They needed me. And they threatened to kill me if I didn't. I told them that there was only 1 canteen full of water in that whole wagon train. Half. I said, just leave them half. And took the whole thing. Took all of it. Left them there to die. That was 10 years ago. I never talked about it. I never mentioned it before. Want to know why? Look at you. Look at your faces. That's why. I should have let those men kill me.
Okay, Cross, you were wrong once. Do you think you can hit it right this time?
No, nobody gonna make me guess wrong again.
We're not making you, we're asking you. Try, just try!
What's the matter?
I made the same mistake again. It's the wrong pass. 27 people are buried up there.
We're never gonna make it any other way. It's too late. It'll be dark soon. We keep going when it's cooler. Maybe we'll get over.
Nothing on the other side. Salt Flats is easy 20 more miles.
There's nothing here.
Cross. How far now?
Mile. Half mile. Maybe we'll be over by then.
And after that, 20 more?
Rest, Mother. Just rest.
It's cooler.
Yeah. It's that way most places, I reckon. When night comes. Like my place, after sundown. Crickets kicking up a storm. Frogs down by the stream. Croaking away. Big old trees. I even got grass.
Everybody has to have a place to look back on. To call home. It's a need.
I'd like you to think about my place.
Well, thank you very much, Charlie. I'd like to do that. Thank you.
I think it's time we went on.
It looks like a fire up there.
Could be wild Shoshones.
But maybe they're friendly.
If they're not, better act like you got more than one bullet in that gun.
Charlie, you stay here with the women.
Cross, we may need you. Let's go.
Looks like they've been traveling slow. Enjoying themselves. Let's fan out. Try to get the drop on them. Cross, you stay here.
Hey, wake up.
Drop it.
He won't be heading for Salt Flats.
And like the man said, there won't be anybody coming by. I'll go get the others.
You know, Mrs. Barkley, you never did say why you were traveling out here.
Oh, well, Gerard had some legal business in Stevensville, and he's wanted to look at a new strain of cattle that's being bred there. I had some friends there, and I don't know, I guess you could say I was on a holiday.
We better be going.
You know, I still can't figure how I could have missed it before.
What month did you come through here, Cross?
Like the middle of August.
This is the end of June. Summer's just really starting to boil.
By August, every spring in these hills will be dry. You didn't make a mistake, Cross. And you didn't guess wrong. You brought those people to the right place.
You gotta figure nature, Mr. Cross. Whether it comes natural, like that desert, or human. Like us. Either way, it can bust up a person pretty bad. Or give him a new life.
Don't question it.